who is the competition for the XRPL? And number two, how do we know your our XRP taken by government? How do we know our XRP taken by government? I'm assuming you mean won't be taken by the government. Well, I'll say this. They don't need your XRP. Ripple already told me that once. We don't need your XRP. Governments and institutions and enterprises already have, and that's why there's 100 billion of them. Like, that's like part of the reason other people are like, oh, you know, it'll never be a high price. Well, you're not going to be able to get everybody at the table if you don't have a pretty significant supply to be able to dole it out to all these people. They don't care if a few people get rich. I mean, David Schwartz has already said this. And again, not to be a Debbie Downer, but most people are going to mess it up. And I don't think that they had anticipated somebody like myself would come along and try to figure out these solutions and get them to market before price appreciation. Because I can tell you, talking to the other investment banks and all these other counterparties, they don't care about XRP. There's some large financial institutions that aren't even going to have custody for XRP until July of this year. Much less products to be able to generate returns with it. So all that being said, I think they thought most people would just sell it off. They'd be able to buy it cheap that way. And there might be a few people, you know, over the long term that got, you know, enough XRP that they could hang on to some and benefit for multiple generations. And there's really not that many people anyway. Maybe 200,000 people globally, 250,000 people globally that have more than 10,000 XRP. It's not that many. Comparatively, right? Like, there's 8 billion people on the planet. To have 250,000, even if it's half a million people that hold more than 10,000 XRP, they don't care. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's more money that's going to be moving around the economy. People are going to be spending it. People are going to be doing stuff, going on trips, buying stuff. It only helps, right? So the government, I don't think wants, and again, they can't. Like, you can't freeze XRP. You can't call back XRP. It is the native asset on the chain. So they couldn't, even if they wanted to. And as far as competition for the XRPL, I mean, XLM, right? It's a direct copy of the XRPL. Obviously, they're going after merchant services and peer-to-peer payments and a different demographic